This is training mission number 9, case 1 recovery, just a short version, landing. So,
caution.
I think we are a bit high. Oh, we see the deckhand. I had to resave the mission. Now the plane is different. First of all, the plane is now lighter, although it has fuel tanks, they are all empty. And also the fuel is very low, so I'm within specs. So let's descend. So if we look to VREST, vertical landing, we are on 21, so it's possible to land, although still we look heavy. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Very good, you are in the Marshall area. Anchor here and let's cover the landing itself. You will either be cleared to leave Marshall by control, or you will have to judge the timing yourself in order to make it for the assigned Charlie time. When departing, you should be at 250 knots indicated airspeed with a rate of descent between 4,000 to 6,000 feet per minute. You will report to center that you are commencing and give your current altimeter setting. When you get to 5,000 feet, you should reduce the rate of descent and aim to arrive at the gate at 1,200 feet. Gate is always located 12 DME on the BRC. Next step is initial, located 3 nautical miles astern at 800 feet. From there, you will enter the brake. The brake is performed flying up the starboard side of the ship. You begin a level brake to the left 10 seconds after you pass the bow of the ship. When on the downwind leg, you will descend to 600 feet and perform standard landing checks, including switching the anti-skid and external lights to off. You should be 0.8 to 1 nautical mile from mother. When arriving abeam, which is at the line of the stern of the ship, the following checks should be completed. Set nozzles to between 50 and 60 degrees, make an abeam call, and turn toward the groove. The moment of the turn depends on the wind speed. If it is greater than 20 knots, turn prior to arriving abeam. If it is between 10 and 20 knots, turn when arriving abeam. If it is less, delay the turn for 2 to 4 seconds. The turn should be an instrument type turn with 20 to 25 degrees angle of bank to arrive at the 90 at 400 to 450 feet with the AOA between 10 and 12 units. You should enter the groove at around 300 to 350 feet, being between 0.5 and 0.75 nautical miles behind the ship. Keep 3 degrees glide slope. Set the nozzles to hover stop and fly toward the offset point on the port side of the ship, about 1 plane width from the edge of the ship. When cleared to land, you will cross over to the designated landing position and perform a vertical landing. Bear in mind that the ship is moving with a constant speed. Upon touchdown, reduce the power to idle, apply the brakes, select nozzles aft, and set the water switch to off if used. Alright, if you're ready, let's do it. If you haven't done so already, make sure that your take hand is selected by pressing push button 5 on the EHSD page. Now set up the BRC using the course select knob. BRC is 351 magnetic.
351. And let's do the other way.
Align your jet with the course line, exit the Marshal at 250 knots indicated airspeed, and begin your descent. Aim to arrive at the gate, which is 12 DME, at the radar altitude of 1,200 feet.
Okay. 12,000, 1,200. Let's see if we can make it. Okay. Roughly. Strange. Something happened. Anyway, so something happened. Or either my mistake, but anyway, we are high now. I don't see the ship. Don't know why. So yeah, when I selected the TACAN, actually the waypoint disappeared, but the course line does not appear. So yeah, I see the ship now. Either something is wrong. Anyway, I see the ship, doesn't matter. So let's just accelerate a bit. We need to be fast. I think that TACAN again disappeared on the map. I don't know why. It's on 44. I don't know. And sometimes it's 46. So
you are at the gate. Continue flying towards initial, which is 3 miles astern. You should be at
now
800 feet when you get there.
44. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it looks like so. Okay, initial 3 miles astern. Again, I don't see the ship. I mean, I see the ship, but I know it has another ship in front, as I in the back as I come. So let's see, we need to be at 800 feet. If I remember correctly, 300 or something. Normally it should be 350. I can't remember what number he said. We are approaching 350, trying to reduce power. Let's go lower. Let's switch to landing. Okay, now I see that the ship, it was masked by the frame of the HUD. So now I'm a bit lower. I don't know how, I forget to check. But anyway, kind of like this.
Very good. For the brake, you will want to be on the starboard, or right, side of the ship. Begin your brake to the left 10 seconds after you pass the bow.
10 seconds after. Okay. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Gear coming down. I don't know if something broke already in the mission.
On downwind, descend to 600 feet with 10 to 12 units AOA and perform landing checks.
Altitude.
Okay.
When a beam set nozzles to 50 to 60 degrees, then make an instrument type 20 to 25 degree turn
Caution.
to the groove.
Caution.
60 degrees. Yeah, a lot of stuff happens. So let's power up now. And we need to end up at 200 or something, no? Water is set. Wow, we are high. A lot of stuff to control.
Altitude.
It's disturbing. The Betty is disturbing everything.
Arrive at the groove at 300 to 325 feet, nozzles to hover stop, keep a 3-degree glide slope, establish yourself one plane width from the landing spot at 120 feet.
Unfortunately, it seems I have my
When ready and in steady hover, pass over the deck and land.
I am not ready, so I'll pass over the deck and land. I need to stop. Faster.
You are on the deck. Reduce power to idle, apply the brakes,
I was
select
not.
nozzles aft, and water
Shut up,
switch
Betty.
off if used. Very good. Boat landings require a lot of practice. For that, you can use shorter versions of this mission available under the Training tab.
Yeah, it's stressful, but a lot easier or a lot better, I would say, than the last time, which was 5 years ago. So let's see if we
Now,
can
have you ever thought about the terms used by the Navy? Mother, father, paddles, starboard, port, deck, overhead, ladder, hatch, knee knocker, porthole, slider, ink stick. Even serious things like intercept vector is called a bra call. This sounds like some kind of game played in college, not directing fighters that cost millions of dollars each.